They were away yesterday to fellow strugglers Burnley.
Nothing less than a victory would be enough for either side, and it was Burnley who went close early on, Hammond reacting well to Davies' shot. Horlock produced Swindon's first goal attempt, Beresford diving to his left to save from fully 30 yards. With Burnley having the majority of the possession, they must have been disappointed that this goal chance was squandered. Mullin's clever back heel, but Craig Armstrong fires over. Swindon got the break they needed 2 minutes before half-time. Fjortoft played the ball out to Robinson, and the cross is put over the line by Peter Thorne, his first league goal, and scored on his debut following his recent transfer from Blackburn Rovers. Typically skillful play from Fjortoft presented Gooden with a chance, but he failed to find the target. Well, Swindon were without the injured Culverhouse in the second half, and a moment of defensive panic came when, in a goalmouth scramble, Liam Robinson's drive thudded against an upright. Murray eventually hacks the ball clear. Goal number 2 for Swindon came on 72 minutes. After a Burnley attack is broken down, it's Nijhold's pass finding Fjortoft, and he sets off on a run down the right. An inch-perfect pass from him finds Thorne, and it's a classy finish. Seeing it again in slow motion, Thorne does well to hold off the challenge from Randall and then deftly slip the ball under Burnley keeper Beresford. Burnley pulled a goal back 5 minutes from time. It's McMinn and Ayres working the ball down the left flank, and Swindon defence really look as though they've got next Sunday's Coca-Cola Cup tie on their minds. The cross from the left finding former Bristol City midfielder Jerry Harrison, who leaves Hammond well beaten. A good 3 points for Swindon. The final score, Burnley 1, Swindon 2.
It looks as though Swindon are getting it together as well. Now let's just see, we can talk about the first goal, shall we?
Yeah, Peter Thorne on his debut. I mean, he signed for £220,000 from Blackburn Rovers, and to score twice on your debut, Bob, is money well spent, it would seem, most definitely. I think, you know, it's a good ball by Fjortoft into Robinson, and what he does there very well, Peter Thorne, is he gets in front of the defender, just got half a yard. The presence of mind to get in front, and it's a good finish, isn't it? And I'm sure that gave him loads of confidence, and the fact you go 1 up away from home. And the second goal, to say again, Fjortoft the provider. Thorne just gets it stuck underneath his feet there, but he sees a goalkeeper come out sliding at him, and again he's got a great presence of mind and probably maturity behind his years just to dink it over the goalkeeper. And the Swindon fans haven't seen him play at home yet, so that'd be something worth waiting for.
And an away win, that's pretty important.
It's important with the Coca-Cola Cup coming up and the 3 points also. Quite a few players were injured yesterday. Culverhouse also went off, so they've had to reshuffle completely, Swindon. And it's 3 points, and 3 points they badly need.
Fjortoft, again, we saw that deft little touch from him, didn't we?
Yeah, it's a great touch, isn't he? I think the nice thing as well yesterday was he was a provider. Normally he's a man who's putting the finishing touch to everything, but he's providing, so it looks like they might have a nice little partnership together, those two. And
we heard the commentator talking about the Coca-Cola Cup coming up. Does that still play on their nerves, do you think?
The manager will say that the players shouldn't think about it, but they do, Bob. It's quite natural because they're only 2 games away from Wembley, which is everybody's dream. So they do think about it, yes, and you probably what you're more worried about is getting injured more than anything. But, you know, they've gone out yesterday and they've won the game, so that's great for them.